fishing report, January 8th. Here we go. Winter steelhead, real quick. The water is very high. It's incredibly high on the Alsea and the Siletz. Those are the rivers that we talk about when we're talking about winter steelhead, because they are close and have a lot of fish in them generally. Both are high. Before this big push of water, the Alsea was fishing a little better than the Siletz. I would assume that's going to continue for another couple weeks, maybe a month. The Alsea just generally fishes a little better early. The Siletz is definitely still worth going, but it just seems like the Alsea fished a little better early. So it looks like we're going to have maybe a possible clearing if the weatherman's actually correct this time next week. It looks like you're going to be able to get out next week. If you want to fish this weekend, I would consider trout fishing right here in the valley. Matter of fact, go to the McKenzie. The fishing on the McKenzie can actually be pretty darn good. There's a small blueing olive hatch usually, especially on these nastier days with overcast, cloudy, little rain. That's perfect bluewing weather. And then you're gonna tungsten nymph. You're gonna tungsten nymph deep. You're gonna nymph deep with tungsten nymphs, and that's a great bet in the winter for all kinds of streams: the McKenzie, the Metolius, the Fall River, the Deschutes. You know, all those kind of decent winter fisheries. Nymphing's kind of the game. I would not be afraid to swing flies. I wouldn't be afraid to swing kind of smallish streamers deep this time of year. I've had success doing it, and it's just a lot of fun. So go out and do that. Segueing into fly tying, but there's no good segue into that. Sorry, Eli, I screwed up again. But fly tying night, we've been doing fly tying nights for the last month. We have them every other week, so we've done a couple of them at this point. It's been a lot of fun. So I would suggest if you wanna tie some flies with, you know, folks that like to steelhead fish and trout fish and do, you know, fly fishing in general and a little bit of fly tying, come on down. Not everybody ties, and that's fine. Not everybody has to tie. There's no requirement here. It's a free deal. We do try to teach a little bit, but that is not the intent of the fly tying night. If you'd like to learn, you can sign up for private lessons with Eli or sign up for a class with Eli. If you'd like to learn how to tie flies. The fly tying night is not a great place to just go from point A. So you can sign up for private lessons for that. But fly tying night is a lot of fun, and you should show up. We have some wings or pizza and some beer, and we just have a good time. And so the next one is January 15th, next week. I believe that's next Wednesday. And then the following one is January 30th. That's a Thursday. So come on down, do that with us. The last thing that I want to talk about real quick is Eli. Eli, why don't you come up here real quick so people know who you are? Come on.
Everybody knows who I am.
Nobody knows who you are. Get over here. Just come on.
Remember the last time we tried this? It didn't work.
No, it worked just fine. Anyhow, Eli is getting his guide's license, and I think that's kind of cool because he'll no longer just be in the fly shop. He'll be guiding, mainly walk-in wade guiding. Eli, in a quick sentence or two, what are you going to bring to the table?
Probably some good snacks.
Nice.
That's about all I got planned at this point.
Nice snacks. That's perfect. People love snacks, man. That's good.
Yeah, no, we'll be doing some exploring on our local waterways. A lot of the stuff that we haven't guided yet because it doesn't require a boat. And with that, you get a lot more access to water that you'll be able to fish in the future. And so a lot of people have been asking for this, and we're excited to be able to offer it for you.
Yeah, and he's your man. So we're excited about that. I just ask that anybody that does listen to this or plans on coming this way, I'd ask that honestly you support us in that way. We're trying to build a business here, and we've kind of failed at this point. So we'd ask that, I know that it is funny, but seriously, we have failed. We'd ask that you support us in that. And we've had great support the last couple of years that we went ahead and brought the guide service in-house. Dylan Gorman is still our head guide, and he's excellent. If you want a steelhead trip, you need to call now because his schedule is filling up. If you want a spay trip, you need to call now because my schedule is filling up. And for the future, for spring stuff, Eli's the man in the spring. I mean, he is incredible on the small stream stuff. And if you want that experience, call now and get on the books because it's going to be a ton of fun. And we're excited just to have a new thing that we're offering. So hopefully we see you at Fly Tying Night. Thanks.